Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all of you doing today, Dread Knights, on this Thursday? Originally, I was going to be playing Dead by Daylight today, but I'm not going to be playing Dead by Daylight because I was playing Dead by Daylight yesterday evening, checking out the new chapter, and to my dismay, there was a lot of tomfoolery in Dead by Daylight. There was a lot of killers that were holding the hobbies kind of hostage, and it didn't make for a very fun time. So I kind of feel like killers are in a bad mood because of the new chapter. So I usually kind of pause and not play Dead by Daylight because, like, I was stuck in a match yesterday where this killer just kept slugging people down and then would let our players pick them up. It was just me and another player. And they held the game hostage for like 45 minutes. So much that I had to actually record video footage of it and like report it to behavior and stuff. So I really don't want to subject us to that today. So instead we're going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I'll talk a little bit about Dread JP branch also today for the first time. And discuss some of the activities that are going on in relations to that. And we'll just chill and vibe. The lobby is open. Anybody that wants to doing a bow build today. So I'll just kind of show it off real quick. It's the full Arcvold Y set. The Arcvold, or Arcvold cannon set, I should say. And we're using bow builds. Basically, we're using the Gagmazaios artisan weapons here. So the build itself just is attack boost level 3, critical boost level 3, dragon attack level 3, because one of the bows is dragon bow. Tetrad shot level 3, weakness exploit level 5, constitution level 5, flare level 5, agitator level 3, convert element level 3, blight resistance level 3, stun resistance level 3, stamina surge level 3, elemental absorption level 3, fire resistance 1 because it's on the talisman, shock absorber level 1. Pretty much a very comfy, super all-out attack bow build. Alright. Let's actually get to one of the lobby areas. And we're not gonna stay to listen to the Diva song, because it'll take too long to listen to the Diva. We'll just experiment with SOS and stuff. Ichiran Clerk is handling. They're still doing the Ichiran things? I don't know if you can even craft armor with those tickets. Where's that little guy? Because I wouldn't mind an Ichiran ticket right about now. Because I'm kind of short on the ticket meals. Because I've been kind of doing a lot of hunts. There he is, right? Give me that. Yes, thank you for the Robin. I greatly appreciate it. Let's eat. Select menu. Ooh. Let's see. This gives us extra noodles meal skill. I don't know what that means. Extra spicy. Does it really matter which one we pick? I think we'll pick attack here. We have 16 of these tickets, so I think I can afford to burn at least 1 or 2 of them. Alright. Now let's look for a hunter lobby. The one good thing is I don't have to buy arrow coatings in Wilds compared to the other games, because the other games, it used to be kind of a pain in the butt. Any monsters you want to go on? Let's... SOS. We're not going to necessarily do events. Whatever pops up that looks interesting and intriguing to do. It's not too many lobbies, it looks like. I've done that quest before. That's for the Santa Claus outfit. Let's... kind of wanted to ease into the hunts today. So, let's take this one. I don't think I've done this quest before. It might be an event quest. Hello, joining quest. Saving. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. I know I'm starting a little bit earlier than I normally do, because I just kind of wanted to jump into things. So I could end a little bit earlier as well. Because I do have other things I need to do. There's still some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stuff that I've been doing. Obviously, because it's the Duelist Cup, so everybody's kind of, you know, in preparation of that. Okay, make sure I have the Rockstay Mantle. Let's go this way. We'll use the auto movement, even though I don't really care too much for this bird. So I've been playing a lot of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel for a while, to the point that I'm actually kind of burnt out on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel at the moment. It's gonna take a while before I'm able to replenish my energy when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because it's been quite an experience, that Duelist Cup. There's, like, a lot of decks you can play in it, but I feel like the competition this time around is way, way more crazy. Where's the rest of my team? Are we hunting this thing? Are we not hunting this? Where's the rest of the team? Okay, we are hunting this. I'm just confused. I'm like, where are we hunting? Alright. This is dragon one, so I have close range element. I didn't put the bow and arrow one. Oh, he's running away. Wait, don't fight him. Okay, we're just gonna shoot the tail because that's his critical weak spot. So yeah, a lot of freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, to the point where you're probably not gonna see too much Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel content for the foreseeable future after the Duelist Cup, because I'm gonna need, like, time to recharge my brain. On top of that, I'm probably gonna wait till, like, there's something interesting in terms of the deck types. You know, something that really intrigues me quite a bit. Where is everybody? I'm here just giving this monster the beats and nobody's here with me. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Where is it going? Did they go to take on the... Oh, they slayed one, so it was divide and conquer. Okay, that's fine. Could get away with this. I mean, we're pro hunters, right? We know what we're doing. We just can't, like, give this monster too much chase. Hi. Do you want to be my enemy? Do you want to be? Where you going? Oh, jeez Louise. Can I mount him from here? That would be kind of cool. Did I get the mount? I was just joking about that. I wasn't serious tonight. Oh, well. If you ain't done, you ain't trying. So hopefully we can get this. I think we should. It takes so long to mount on the bow and arrow, though. Come on. Let's shoot. Almost got it. Almost got it. I hope they don't do this thing that's going to stun him. Thank goodness for shock absorber. Look at that cinematic attack there. Nice, nice. Alright. Put the close range coatings here. Looks like somebody's using fire. Good job. Why are you standing still? They threw me out of the quest? Are you kidding? Was I doing too well for them? Okay, well. That's fine, player. If that's what you want to play, I guess they didn't like the fact I was a bow and arrow user. Bro, this game sometimes, man. This game sometimes, Nights. I don't even know what to tell you on that. Well, we'll just take care of them. I guess they didn't like the fact that we were fighting them on the head. Like, what is that all about? Roll. Okay, good. Perfect dodge. Perfect dodge. Okay, let's keep going. I really don't know. Unless there's no steam maintenance today, so... I don't understand what that was all about. Sometimes the netcode in this game is kind of poopy, though. I'll be honest with you. I've seen some weird disconnects in my day. Also, if, like, there's not so much steam maintenance, but sometimes they do server maintenance, but I don't think today they would be. I know a lot of people have been asking me on the channel if I was going to play Monster Hunter Stories free. I don't care for the Monster Hunter Stories games. I know that's crazy for some. I played, like, the first Monster Hunter Stories, and I thought it was a pretty good game. And then I watched another content creator play Monster Hunter Stories 2. And I was like, eh. After 1, I felt like I played everything I needed to of a Monster Hunter Stories franchise. And I really didn't feel like I needed another game to play for it. That's why you will not be seeing me playing Stories free. I'm interested in some new games, but it's not anything of that nature. Aw, poor baby fell down. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad. Let's charge this up. Okay, good. Fire away! Oh, he's tripping. I took a little bit of a hit there. That's fine. I could do perfect dodge. That's the one cool thing about. Oh, he got stunned again. Perfect. I don't want to go Dragon Piercer just yet. Gotta get him within distance, too. Shoot this. Might get a trip here. Yep. Nope. Wasn't a trip, but that's fine. Get the tail, because it's the critical weak spot. Critical weak spot, for those of you who don't know, is the yellow damage indicators. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. Nice, nice. Aw, he's literally tripping all over the place, but he's not doing anything. Goodbye. Aw, poor baby. Let's put the pierce coating on again. Gotta do the spread ammo here to be able to really get a good damage rotation going. Uh-oh. He's angry. He's so angry. It's okay. I'm not worried about this thing. This giant T-Rex looking thing. Block. Oh, no. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're good. Nice, 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 nice. Perfect. Okay, good. Perfect dodge. Let's do that. Zone in on that. It's gonna say out of distance, but it's still gonna hit him for, okay, a little bit of a stagger. You can't catch me. No, 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 no. You can't catch me. Freaking bow is so freaking fun in this game. I feel like this is the most streamlined the bow has felt, like, in the world/engine. Like, I could even... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit that before it gets away. No. Out of range. It's fine. How dare those hunters kick us out of that lobby? Are we too much of a tryhard there? I don't think so. I'll talk a little bit about the JP branch in a little bit. I just kind of want to get my bearings before we start, and I'll talk about a lot of this stuff, because I know that's kind of fascinating for some people. And I wasn't really going to talk too much about it just yet, but I felt like I needed to. Rawr, you're angry? Aw, you tripped. Poor baby. Poor baby. Well, I mean, this thing is a threat to the ecosystem, right? So... it's unnatural. It's not meant to even exist in this world. Look, man, right in the eye there. That was hilarious. That was satisfying, though. GG's! High fives all around, Dread Knights. That's a fun hunt. I don't appreciate the team leaving, but it was a fun hunt. But, let's get some of the mining crops here. UCM ores. I want them for, like, armor transmogs. I got a little too close to the screen there. The reason for that was I'm trying to grab my water. That's some good H2O. Take all. We have a refresh jewel and a grinder jewel. Perfect. 343. Titles can be viewed in your hunter profile. Nice, 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 nice. I'm vibing, I'm vibing. I'm chilling, I'm thriving. We got good, so I know there's no internet problems today. I thought there really was yesterday. Just some games, I think, kind of make OBS go a little spazzy. Because I don't really have too many people I can really talk to about, like, how to fix some of that stuff. I just kind of have to roll with the punches. Level 8 Arcvol, 2 Gravios. Let's help the 2 Gravios things, because I'm trying to do, like, a variety of quests today. Joining quest. Huzzah. Better get down or you're kicked? What? I just literally got into lobby. Why so toxic, bro? Why so toxic? Like, chill out, man. I feel like taking my sweet time because of that. Like, don't be so toxic, man. Needs a hug maybe or something, you know? Away we go. Where we stop? Nobody knows. I don't want the dragon one. Okay. Drop it like it's hot. Good thing is I don't have to worry about some of the nonsense that the other people do, but I don't think I can do any damage now. Let me just switch to pierce coating. I'm gonna have to... It's a lot of... He's not gonna do too much damage. At least not initially. Oh, somebody's getting staggered though. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. Oh, he's shooting a beam. How cute are that little Gravios? Should stop playing around. Thank goodness I have like stamina surge on this set, because if I didn't, I'd be so quick. Oh, I missed it. That was a good opportunity for a break, but I was kind of out of position there. The problem is I had to... Are they kicking? Did they really kick her? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, I'm just gonna perfectly evade that. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want that perfect evade anyway. Oh, they're perfectly in sync right now. Let me throw the mantle up. Oh, I don't remember which one's which. This is probably a bad idea. We should probably get the gate back up. Just saying. Just said. Oh, I can't, man. Well, we got the right one this time. Problem is it takes so long for that piercer to go through. I think we'll be just fine. This is pretty easy, basic quest. Okay, so this is the one that we was originally fighting. Missed that because he's gonna roll. If I were to roll into our enemy. Okay. Got a part break off there, but it's not gonna do too much right now. Switch to pierce ammo again, just so we can get a little bit more damage out of here. Gravios versus a bow is kind of a pain in the butt, because unless they actually break here... Wait on this. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Roar, you're angry! Okay, perfect dodge. Nice. Gotta stay within position, because we have to be in critical range. Critical range, for those of you who don't know. Jakes. Dodge. Okay, good. Perfect. Nice and nice and nice. Where are you going? Perfect dodge again. Sweet, 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 sweet. These guys still with me, hopefully there? I'm in the hunt, so I know it's not me. Okay. We have an issue. Refresh. Okay, good. Gotta dodge here. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodge roll. Wanted to get the perfect. We got the wound. Oh, thank goodness he didn't actually beam there, because I would have been kind of cooked. Okay, good. Let's look. Evade. Evade. Okay, good. Nice. Block. Roar. Roar. Okay, good. Perfect. Let's wait on that. Wait on that. Wait on that. Beam. Okay, block that. Good job. What is that noise outside? I'm sorry about that. Okay, okay, okay. Oh no. Oh, I barely got out of that one. Let's heal. Am I the one just fighting this by myself at this point? Interesting team. Alright, let's block that. Perfect dodge. Alright, cool. We got the pierce ammo here. Oh, sorry about that, Dread Knights. Got a little bit distracted. Let's heal up. Mega potion. Okay. Good. Aw, that should have been a perfect evade. I don't feel like there's anybody here actually helping. Go to this one at this point. So nobody's closing these gates, huh? Close it. Alright, there we go. That way, at least we don't have to deal with both of them, and we can just, like, single target. It's, like, the most ideal thing at this point. Or... You're angry. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, nice. I gotta see what's going on with stream, but I don't have time to check right now. So I think I don't know. My phone's kind of like spazzing, so I don't know if we were actually having issues seeing it or not. It seems to be on a Thursday when these things happen. I'll wait on this. Okay. Let's wait. I can't really check because I'm in the middle of the game. Nothing's happening in the game that's causing me to lag, so I'm assuming it's probably a YouTube thing. Potion. Okay. Oh, I feel like this is taking forever at this point. Like, come on, bros. I'm gonna probably switch to the R one. Take it way too long for a regular quest. My weapon didn't switch. That's lovely. It's okay. Okay, nice. Trying to get the part break there. Couldn't get it. I'm ready to abandon this quest if it continues to take this long. So nobody's broken the chest at this point. Come on. Come on. And I've been using, like, the piercing ammo, too. Whack me or I'm dead. Oh, jeez, Louise. I just got beamed by the R1. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. So rude, so rude. It's fine. Oh, my goodness. Maybe this hunt wasn't the best idea I just said. So we still haven't killed either of these Gravios, and it's taking forever. How to get here? Is that their actual username? That's hilarious. I almost had them there. The problem is, like, that attack, the wind-up animation for it, to get, like, the actual knockdown, is some point, like, it's not quick enough. Like, if I'm mid-attack, I'd have to be waiting and timing it. That, okay, I guess we're fighting this one now. So rude of that team. No, that's fine. I'm not mad. Come on. Let's get the bird, and then we'll just climb up the fence and be able to evade here. Okay. Should be alright. This one I gotta use close range ammo, though. I didn't really expect it was gonna take this long to this quest. If I can get that, I wouldn't have. Alright, let's wait. Okay, good. Let's keep going. Oh, no, I got hit there. Sorry, sorry, sorry. This doesn't look like a type of team that would life battery if you're in trouble. Alright, how did you get there? I don't know. Okay, good. I switched to the dragon bow because I feel like it's maybe we'll get a little bit more output, hopefully, here. Shoot it. The problem is, like, you see? By the time you actually get the dragon piercers, I feel like we have a couple teammates who don't have maxed out weapons too, which is why it's taking so long for this hunt to be finished. Like, I can't get a critical weak spot too because if people have to break apart for me. I just got knocked to the side again. Let's go back to close range. Alright, cool. Good amount of damage going on here. Rah, you're angry. I don't need supplies. There's a lot of noise outside today. Today's been a noisy day in the city. I don't know why. Let's wait. Nobody still has broken any parts. I think they don't have their weapons super sharp. Like, I don't recall it ever taking this long to do one of these quests. So I'm a bit perplexed why it's taken so long. My only guess is that maybe some of the people's... You know, obviously I can't get any yellow damage off because I need the parts to break. Man, I don't have part breaker in this set. Ideally, this is probably one of those hunts I should have been using part breaker for. Use this. Still nothing. I'm burning through my stamina. I want to really abandon the quest because it's not like there's a perfect dodge there. But it's kind of a pain in the butt unless they start breaking, like, literally all the parts of this Gravius, or we're gonna be cooked. My agitator's popping off too. I don't know, like, we have a hunting horn user too. Maybe our team composition isn't the most ideal. It's the only thing I could be thinking of as to why it's just taking so long. Speedy recovery. I needed that actually beforehand. Let me just dodge. That was so clean. Oh, thank goodness the belly's broken. Now I can actually do some real damage. Perfect again. There we go. There we go. Now we could do something. I was waiting forever for that freaking chest to break. I couldn't do any damage before that. Now I can do a whole bunch of stuff. Did they really kick? Why did you kick? Because it wasn't going your way? So rude, man. I just did a whole quest for nothing. Well, I mean, if I'm not getting anything out of it, I might as well. Was it my fault that it took that long to break that? I don't even know. Alright, let's check on these guys. These guys are fine. I'm in green on OBS, so there's no problem. Just maybe the game. I don't even have a high CPU usage, so my guess is that if you're experiencing a little bit of tech issues there, just refresh on YouTube. YouTube might be being dumb today. It's been perfectly green on OBS. That's crazy, man. I just wanted to, like, get into the hunt and do stuff, but every once in a while you run into people like that. I think that team composition, too, we had a hunting horn user that wasn't really doing any of the echo notes, which makes the hunt go, like, a lot longer. On top of that, then there was other things. I don't know, man. There's not really that many great choices in terms of lobby options. I just kind of want to help people. Let's go fight a bear. Accept the optional quest. That one was kind of crazy. I don't even know what to say on that. It's just been, you know. It's been something, Dread Knights. It's been something. Let's wait for this to load in, and then we'll go to the next hunt. I'll be hunting probably for about, like, 2 hours today. Nothing more than that. We get in. I feel like the servers today are a little bit wonky. Could be just on my end. I feel like it's taking a long time to load into quest. Oh, man, we loaded in and it's dead. Oh, I just got here. Literally. Oh. I guess free carves, right? Can't complain about free carves. I don't really need the parts, but hey, it's free. Can't complain about that. I didn't even get to use any of my fancy combos. I don't use the third shot in this, because the third shot's kind of dumb, because all it does is drop like a whole bunch of arrows, and it's not really good for damage output. When ideally you just kind of want the spread to do things. Because I could put it in the set, but like to gem that extra thing for true shot, it's not really worth it. If you look at like all the like speedrunner builds and stuff, it's more about power than it is about that having that extra shot. Because you're never going to use that extra shot usually, which is a thing that not a lot of people really realize. Quest complete. On to the next one. We didn't really do anything that one. I feel like Tuxedo Mask there. My job is done here, but you didn't do anything. Precisely. 9-star... Oh, it's a manual, so they're not going to let people in. The manual ones, usually people don't. So you just kind of like, you know. I'll do this one then. Because we'll wait like forever for a manual one to come through. Joining quest. Saving. I think at the top of the hour I'll start talking about like JP related activities and JP branch stuff, because I know that's probably something that's going to be interesting. I also probably cut it up to make into a VOD so like people can see the, not so much the VOD, but like a little bit of a snippet of it, so that way they don't have to watch like the whole stream if they want like the information for that. Okay. Drop down. Huzzah. Gonna use the dragon one here. This guy is... oop. I wasn't expecting to hit that soon. Thank you, whoever that was. Let's put this on just for a little bit. And I think it's the tail that's a weak spot, so I'm just gonna kind of focus on the weak spots, the critical weak spots. The one thing I like about bow is I could just like... let's put close range on. Could do like a whole bunch of damage from close range coding. It's unfortunate, like, I don't know if it's all the status bows, but most of them I think don't have close range on them. Instead they have Pierce plus their whatever other coding they have. I don't feel like any of the artisans ones even have like status bow. Like, so I want to make a status bow build, but the problem is like a lot of the status ones, they just don't have like the shot for it. That could have been scary. Let's dodge here. I have like a god of mobility here. I want to do dual blades too, but the thing is I don't have like a lot of good dual blade builds set up yet. Aww. So that's why I've kind of avoided doing dual blades so far in Wilds. Plus, I'm not like a really good dual blades main. I could do... This monster so wants me, Dread Knights. It so wants me. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. Good job. Good job, homie. Let me target the tail area while he tries to bring him down. Get back into critical range distance here. That was a perfect dodge, but I have to deal with the freaking... Oh, bro. Let me do this, because if not, it's gonna take forever to bring it down. There we go. He's down. The eagle is down. Go for it now while you have a chance. Trying to get some distance here. I don't have the close range coating. Hey, you know, it'd be kind of cool. Not having the Mitsune there causing problems for us. Let's go potion. Trying to see if we can lure him. That way I'll use defense. Alright, nice. Dodge. Okay, cool. Sweet. Or you can do that and annoy the bejesus out of Dread by doing that. I was targeting that monster. Jesus Christ, man. Where's the bird? Come on, bird. Bird is the word here. Drop down. Did you slay it before I got there? No. Okay. Let's put on that. Surprised we didn't get hit by any of that. Good, perfect dodge there. Good, perfect dodge again. God, I love this bow. Even though people complain because they're like, it does less damage. You know, and it's about more elemental matchups because I'm just doing random hunts. I don't know exactly what we're gonna get. Watch that. Come on, believe, believe. Believe in me the way that I believe in you, team. Alright. You should be close to that, right? You got this, fam. You got this. Oh no. Let's wait. I think I got him. Okay, good. He's down. Put on close range here. Trying to put in work here with the bow and arrow. Good point. Don't tell me I'm gonna get thrown out of another lobby. Dread can't handle this at this point. Alright. Stop throwing me out of the lobby. It's not my fault. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm staying within critical range too. We also don't have like another person in this quest, so it's just basically me and Hatsune Miku. I didn't even realize I was hunting with somebody calling themselves Hatsune Miku. It's so funny. It kind of explains a few things. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need help. I'm gonna mega potion here, so I'm not a liability for the quest. Potion again. Let's wait on it. Hi, are you gonna... Don't tell me again. Alright, let me check what's up with something, guys, because... Oh, not quick game. This has been... Alright, I'm back. Restarted the net. I noticed that there was some issues, perhaps, which I apologize for, but, you know. That's what happens when you're working in a live environment sometimes short nights. Let me refresh here. Descriptions, no. Want to refresh my phone screen. That way I have like a clean look at the stream. Alright, I gotta go back into online hunts. So, let me go online single player lobby. I won't be hunting too much longer, only for about an hour or so. Alright, cool. Let's go for SOS quest. Doesn't really matter at this point what we pick. Go with an arc roll. Okay, good. I feel like also, I know this is kind of like maybe myself repeating, that like since post-launch of Wilds, like Wilds at least on East Coast servers, or in American servers, is just kind of like, they're, like I'm gonna switch to, I have all platforms, but I'm gonna switch to worldwide because I don't feel like there's a broad enough. I feel like there's not enough, like, content, so let's hunt internationally with people, and that should open up more stuff like that, you know? Because I felt like in my region, it's just kind of dead right now, so we gotta open up worldwide, just so we have a little bit more options at our disposal, which would be nice, too. Alright, we did it! Okay, cool. Let's switch to bow, because I want the blast one here. So give it a little bit more status than dealing with the dragon one. This thing I gotta be careful with, but I don't have to worry so much as like when I'm fighting the freaking 10-star version of it. Like the 10-star version of this is scary to fight. Okay. Good job. And I can also just kind of like snipe from here. Case in point. I don't have to worry about getting too close to it. And then there's that. And then there's more. I'm not auto-targeted. Uh-oh. Wait on that. Gotta stay within critical distance too here. Watch out. Watch out. I swear close coding would be a bit more ideal. Gonna use Pierce here. Just get a little bit more feels off of it. Because it's blast, it'll... Good stun there. Gotta keep an eye on my stamina now. I'm burning through it pretty quickly. I need to save in case I have to dodge. Case in point there, I'm gonna reposition before I start shooting more. Okay, let's go. See, I can kind of break that wing there as well. Nice. I wasn't expecting it to turn right in front of me, but we got a perfect dodge there, so it's okay. Ooh. Hype, man, hype. Okay, good. Looks like after I restart the net, we're good. Sorry about that. Sometimes I have to, like, restart. And because, you know, in the middle of the stream, I can't really tell. Like, if it's working fine for me, I can't see on that end, so I apologize for that. But I can always edit out stuff, too. Okay, good. Run away from that. Okay, nice. 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 Perfect. Good. Alright. Cool. Good job. Nice. 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 Support hunter left, which means we have another hunter that's coming in. Let me wait on this. No, it's not gonna make a bunch of sense, but because we can break the arm. And then that gives us... Maybe wait. I got hit. Okay. Let me take that off. I'm gonna go Mega Potion here. Nice. Wasn't really expecting that. You see how much stamina I've burned through so far just from like the perfect parry dodges? Good job. Believe. believe Dread Knights, but I do have to eat like a ration. I think probably now would be the time. It's phase 3 or phase 2? Phase 2. Alright. Let's eat some rations here. Gotta be careful. Hopefully not gotta watch, because the meteors are like the biggest thing to worry about here. Case in point. That's why I don't even stay on the bird when I do this. See, because it's a little bit easier here. Once you play enough Monster Hunter, you kind of already know. Make a root position here. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, thank you. Good job, good job. Crash it down like it's hot. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. Nice, nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Good, good. I like it. You're just joining us? We're playing some Monster Hunter Wilds. Just chilling, vibing with bow and arrow. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Wanted to channel my inner Legolas today, I guess you could say. Me repositioned here. This is really about keeping exact distance. It's called critical distance. So for the people who don't know, like when you see my screen shake, that means that I'm in the perfect range to be able to do the maximum amount of damage with the bow and arrow. So what happens is a lot with like, oops, I was a little too close there. With bow and arrow users is sometimes they're not within range, and then it'll take like the hunt a lot longer to be finished. This is a good group though. Not that we've run into any bad groups today necessarily. I don't use the fork shot with this build because it's more like about speedrunning it. Okay, I should be able to get him there. Will that cause a knockdown? No, but I got a bird. I gotta move. Probably. Oh, please life powder me. Okay. If we didn't roll there, it was gonna be over for us. Roar! I'm not afraid of you. I can poke you with these arrows. I should probably be afraid. Let's see if we can... Nope, too late. I was gonna go for a perfect dodge. I did do a perfect dodge there, but I might actually get hit in the... with it too. May reposition. This is what we consider a reset. Okay, good. Nice. Perfect. Okay, sweet. Nice, nice, nice. I like it, I like it. Let's, try to get that damage on. It's a part break. That's for sure. Whenever you hear like Latinish music in a fight, you know it's bad. Oh, I see what's happening. Trigger's a little bit stuck. Oh, it's okay. Don't panic, Dread Knights. I'm not panicking. You're the ones panicking. I actually just got to get to this tail area. I should be okay for the moment. I know this is not going to make a whole bunch of sense, but right now that's the safest spot to be in. Okay. I can get a little bit more aggressive here. But I think what I want to do... I want to target the arm a little bit more. Somebody get a mount, or is it a para? Looks like it's a para. No, it's a mount. Okay. That changes the plan. Since it's a mount, and he's going to flail around a bit, I'm going to target the front area. And after this, I'll start talking about some of the activities that I'm going to be partaking in. A lot of exciting stuff happening. Not too distant future. I'm really excited to talk about. I was going to wait to talk about some of this stuff beforehand. And this trigger's really stuck right now. What happens when you spend too much time on a controller? Probably time to replace this one just a little bit. I don't think I can zoom in there. Let me move back here. Sorry, Dread Knights. I don't want to mute the mic to do what I need to do here, but I might have to. I'm gonna mute mic 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to mute the mic there for a second because I didn't know what was going on. My trigger was stuck. So I had to, like, use a can of air. That also did distract me a little bit, but sorry. Run away! Run away, run away! Okay, that tail strike would have been scary. Alright. Oh, it's Sin. I've hunted with Sin before. Oh, I'm surprised to see him. Or them, I guess, because we don't really know. It'd be wrong to assume genders. Okay, nice. Let's reposition here. Good. Let's continue to shoot some arrows. I should do Dragon Piercer here. Good amount of damage there. I gotta get the Pierce coating back up. Almost done, believe. I had 2 perfect dodges, but they were the wrong way too. That's ironic. I mean, at least they were perfect dodges. I made it look cool. Those were panic dodges, literally. I wasn't supposed to panic dodge in and then... Let me reposition here. Yeah, he's coming in. That I'm not gonna get hit by that. I'm gonna roll regularly here, just because the other way I'm just gonna be walking into something. There's a part right there. Take care of it. Maybe get a knockdown here while we're at it. Alright. Do this. Spread arrows for the win. I can't break the tail though. This is not what I do. Just range. Felt like playing range today. Uh-oh. Pour one out for a homie 07. I just saw the hurt meshes. I hope that was enough to stun him out of that. Yes, nice. It wasn't enough to get the knockdown. Roar, you're angry. Fireball for me. Perfect. I think we kind of... Oh, shoot. That's bad. Stop clanging around, Dread. Lock in. What we're gonna do is reset here. Because he's clawing in the mountain anyway. Well, not really a mountain. I guess you would call that like a structure. Come here. Come here, fight me! Why are you running away from the person with the bow and arrow? He wants to fight somebody over there, desperately. Let's go back to Pierce. Okay, another part break. We killed it! Huzzah! The beast has been slain! That was pretty quick. It's a little bit slower because bow and arrow is more like a finesse weapon. It's not one of the, like, the damage per second type of things. Like, it's... Pales in comparison, obviously, a light bow gun and how much busted stuff that you could do with it. And it's not as powerful as a greatsword. But I wanted to do something different today. Because I can't play the same weapons all the time. I get bored very easily, particularly in this game. So I like to challenge myself whenever I can. Plus, like, perfect dodges are so cool. Alright, so let's talk about some things. Where I got a second. I know a couple of people have been having questions in regards to, like, JP Branch, because obviously my JP Twitter account went live recently. So let me break down some of the stuff as to the purpose of the JP Branch, what exactly is on the horizon. I can't talk about everything, because there's some stuff I have to keep to secrecy. As a lot of you know, let me probably collect the rewards before I start talking about this. Huzzah. Nothing, no critical jewel. That's kind of okay. Counter would have been better. I just don't want to be in the screen when I talk about this. So let's talk a little bit about JP Branch. A lot of people know that my JP Twitter account went live, what was it, about a week ago. This is stuff that has kind of been in the works for a lot longer than a lot of people think, almost about a year in the making. When it comes to VTubing, always, I've kind of stayed primarily in the Ian VTuber space, which... Over the last year, I was kind of feeling like it's kind of limiting in terms of reach and limiting in terms of growth. And as a lot of people know, I had like a computer issue in August of this last year. And in August of last year, I had to get a replacement computer. I did eventually get the replacement computer in September, which allowed me to begin plans again and stuff. A lot of people know that, I have mentioned this before, when it comes to my audience right now on YouTube, it is surprisingly split a lot more than I thought it was. So, ironically, 33% of people watching me are actually from the United States. There's actually like 45% right now that are watching me from Japanese territories, which was a very surprising number. I never really thought I had that type of appeal to people, but I do play a lot of games that are very popular in Japan, such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Obviously, Monster Hunter's more popular in Japan than it is really in American territories, particularly Wilds. I think it's a good example of that. And then the rest of it's broken down between UK territories, Germany, and a couple other places, which is besides the point. So, for a while now, I was thinking about this, that, you know what, limiting myself by referring to myself as an EN VTuber. It's not a big shock to anybody that's known me for a very, very long time that I am very into Japanese culture. Always have been into Japanese culture for a very, very long time. I have worked with many different Japanese companies in the past in regards to the gaming industry, as well as some journalism stuff in my past. So this was discussions that I had with like clients of mine as well as other people, and about, I want to say this is something that started to kind of really start to take shape around March of last year, where there was already discussions with a lot of friends of mine. I do have friends that actually live in Japan that I'm not the people that you think they are. I have friends that I used to do esports stuff with that live in Japan. So there was kind of discussions a while back about maybe bringing Dread's branding to JP territories. About a year ago, around March, same time that now we're talking, I kind of dismissed it because I had a lot of people, not a lot of people necessarily, but I had people that I don't know necessarily, and not the people you think. Keep this in mind, I'm going to stress this. Now we're kind of saying that it was probably impossible for Dread to kind of be appealing to JP territories, and that it would probably be a very uphill battle because of obviously various different things when it comes to VTubing, particularly with people like me in general. I'm not, you know, obviously I'm a male VTuber, I'm not one of the Bishonen male VTubers, not that there's anything wrong with that. So I kind of dismissed it at the time period, but then in August, there was a lot more conversations between IRL work clients of mine, as well as IRL friends of mine that live in Japan, as well as a couple of other people that pretty trusted, close confidants of mine, that we started discussing the more so. So then it became a decision that we were going to establish the JP branch of Dreadscape Gaming. Now, what does the JP branch necessarily entail? Well, the purpose of the JP branch is to establish ties with Japan, Japanese VTubers first of all, which we have been actually talking to a lot of Japanese VTubers for the last like 3 months. A lot of people don't even know this before I even opened up the Twitter account. And I will say, I was very, very pleased with the amount of nice Japanese VTubers that I've come in contact with. It's very different. I want to stress this. JPN VTubers versus EN VTubers, because it's a different type of culture, obviously. And I was kind of concerned that maybe there was going to be a language barrier, which fortunately I do know a bit of Japanese. My Japanese is a little bit rough though, because obviously I'm not a native Japanese speaker. I haven't had to use Japanese in terms of speech and dialect, or as well as writing it, for quite a while. So what ended up happening is, for the last 3 months, we've been talking with Japanese VTubers, we've been talking with Japanese companies, we've been talking with just Japanese people in general, and we were testing the waters, and this is kind of how it went. So the point of the JP branch is that we're basically starting to begin operations in JP activities. JP activities, what do they exactly mean? I can't talk about everything in terms of JP activities because some of that stuff is in relation to my 6th anniversary, which is coming up on May 4th. 6 years of Dreadscape Gaming. Who would have ever figured that I would have been here 6 years? It's kind of crazy even to think about it now. But there are some activities that are going on. There are going to be collabs. I know it's kind of shocking that Dread's doing collabs. There's going to be collabs with a lot of JP, of VTubers in the future. There will be streams. This is still very far off in the future, this part of it. I want to keep it in mind because, like I said, my Japanese is still a work in progress. There is going to be Japanese-only streams, where I'm going to have, like, Japanese-only content. This is not going to be part of the regular schedule, keep that in mind. This is going to be additional things that I do that are not part of the Monday through Friday thing. What else does it mean? There's our activities, there's our things. We're introducing my style of VTubing to a very different culture that I am very thankful for in the initial testing phases that have been done right now. It's been going incredibly well. It's still kind of weird to me because, like, with the people that I talk with now regularly on a basis, as well as, like, some of the JP branch people, I can't actually tell you who they are, but they help me in regards to bridging the gap with some of this stuff. I've been very surprised because, like, I have, like, JP people that are VTubers that are now, like, referring to me as senpai because I've been around for, like, 6 years and are calling me a veteran stuff. It's very, very different. It's very, very nice. It's very, very welcoming. I've actually been looking forward to it. Other things that I can kind of tell you at the moment in regards to JP branch, as well as this is English branch related, there is model tweaks coming to my model. So here's how the plan with the model tweaks is going to go. First off, it's kind of two phases, right? There is going to be a live 2D model of Dread coming in the not too distant future. But that's not going to be ready in enough time for like my 6th anniversary, because there's certain specific wants and needs, and specifically the way I want it and the technology that I'm going to be using for live 2D model. It's a process, right? And I don't know anybody who's kind of, I can't really explain this too much to people who don't know unless you've done it yourself, that when it comes to live 2D, this is something that takes a very, very long time. And specifically because I want my new model to look a little bit different than this current model, as well as be incredibly expressive and stuff. That's kind of been a very huge undertaking, and there has been like revisions to the model, because there's been stuff that I've seen, I'm like, I don't like it that way, and I've gone back with the people that are helping out with that, and we've been honing it and crafting and stuff. There will be a revision of this model coming in particular, because I have mentioned before, I like my wings, but I don't like them so much. You're probably going to finally see a costume change, because I never really normally do costume changes. That's going to be in relation to the 6th anniversary. You might see some other little tweaks. I will point out something that I always kind of laugh about whenever it's come up, because it gets brought up a lot lately. In fact, there was somebody that was being mean about it in Team Fortress 2 stream yesterday. But what are you going to do? There's always going to be people who are going to like complain about something or be mean. I always take it for in the garbage can and don't even give it like another second thought, because that's kind of what you just do in content creation. Because if not, like, you worry about everybody that complains about something, you're going to get stressed out. It's not important usually for that stuff too. But like, my VTuber model, for people who don't know, is actually a dragon. So I made my style of VTuber to look very similar to dragons of actual dragon lore. So for example, a lot of people know Fatalis for Monster Hunter. If you look at Fatalis's neckline and how his face is shaped, and you look at the way my VTuber model's neckline and face is shaped, you would realize that I've intentionally shaped it with the jaw that way to resemble an actual American / Japanese lore type of dragon. If you're familiar with Smaug from Lord of the Rings, that's why you notice his neckline in 2? It is shaped that way. That was an actual personal choice. That's not like a mistake in the VTuber model. That's why the mouth is positioned that way. I'm not a Bishonen VTuber. I have to like point this out. I'm not mad about this. I just understand there might be a little bit of confusion. I never have designed my Dreadscape model or Dread model for that nature to be like a pretty boy looking anime character. That has never been the point. I'm supposed to be a creature, kind of like a little bit of a monster, kind of like a little bit of a known hybrid type of thing. I never wanted to lean into Bishonen because there's a lot of people who already do the beautiful, pretty boy VTuber characters. So I wanted to do something different, which is why. So I wanted to kind of address that now, because it's been kind of funny having people, not in a mean way, keep that in mind, because I'm never mean about these type of things, because I understand everybody's going to have their differences of opinions in relation to that. Are you guys still with me? Let me double check here. So, other things that I can talk about, right? Let's see. I'm waiting because I'm noticing a little bit of an issue on YouTube's end, which is kind of unfortunate, because we're just talking about this stuff. I don't want to get ahead of everybody here. Are you guys with me? I feel like automatically the minute I started talking about this, some stuff started happening. Give me a second. We'll be right back. Hold on. Be right back. Be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We'll talk about it now, too. So let's talk about Earth stuff that's happening with the JP related branch stuff. So, yeah, there's going to be a tweak to the model, the VTuber model. So there will be some tweaks to that as well for this particular model. So that'll be ready by the 6th anniversary on May 4th. Are things that are particularly going to be happening. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of events, JP related events, JP activities, collabs with JP VTubers. Eventually I will collab with EN VTubers. It's just like a different type of community that's a little bit been more welcoming to me. Are things that are probably going to be somewhere down the road. There will be merchandise, probably. I don't know if there's going to be any other type of things of that nature. It depends, because right now what we're doing is we're testing the waters. And depending on, you know, how much traction, and there's been some pretty good headway in regards to that, we'll continue to do things. What does this mean long-term future-wise? You're probably going to see a lot more content from me. There's going to be a lot more diverse content. There's going to be stuff that I don't normally do before that I'm going to, like, kind of start to do. For example, I'm doing a karaoke stream on Friday, which I say I wouldn't really do more karaoke of it, but I am going to be doing a karaoke stream. So there's going to be a karaoke stream on Friday. There will probably be more karaoke streams in the future. I am also going to be doing different types of things, not only gaming content, because again, we're trying to appeal to things. Group collab type of things, that's on the table now. I know it's kind of crazy to say that, where I'll collab with like groups of VTubers. In terms of like business related stuff, JP branch right now, we're not sure if we're going to be necessarily like working with corporate VTubers, I guess is the way to put it. Like, I do know some corporate VTubers, not the ones that you're thinking. Let me emphasize this and stress it. Not the big ones you're thinking about. That will, like, have wanted to be part of the, like, interactions with Dread JP branch. But I'm a little bit hesitant to it at the moment. We're gonna continue to have those discussions internally as to whether or not I'm gonna be doing JP, like not working with them, but like collaborating with JP corporations or smaller like Japanese VTuber corporations. Anything like larger than that has to be like discussed internally as well, because I haven't really thought about that in nature. You know, but like there's a lot of other things and logistics that I wish I could talk about that I can't necessarily. Long-term future-wise, does this mean maybe there's going to be a possibility that Dread is going to be bouncing between two countries? Yes, that is on the table. Does this mean at some point will Dread like do like a lot of other VTubers and maybe like not be EN based anymore and be based in JP? There is a possibility of that. I'm not 100% sure. Nothing's 100% etched in stone. It is a possibility that I might, depending on things and how everything goes, that probably is going to be the direction. Again, I was not expecting to be so well received in JP territories and have like all this amazing stuff and people like coming out of the woodwork that are interested in working with this 6-year-old EN VTuber that is apparently the veteran of everything. Who knew, you know? So it's going to be restricting things on the EN side either, because remember, I am an American EN VTuber, so there was still going to be English content. In terms of accessibility, you have seen I've started to make things a little bit more accommodating for everyone. That means like if somebody comes in to talk in Japanese in particular, I will respond back to them in Japanese. I will try to write to them in Japanese, depending on how crazy the game is of that nature, you know, because it's the game and I never necessarily know whether it's going to happen and what's not going to happen. So, you know, I will interact with people that way. I will, obviously, Americans. I don't know any other languages besides those two, but, you know, in the future, I want to be able to have this so that everybody's, like, full accessibility to everything. What does this mean for other things, right? Like, schedules. Schedules right now, it's at the moment exactly the way it is. There is a possibility it's going to change. You know, because there's a lot of things I noticed within lately. There's been internet issues. That's not my side of things. It's different things I've spoken about on Discord, as well as different things I've spoken about on our things. That's an issue with the infrastructure that has been kind of worked out, you know, so that's going to probably change, obviously, in the future as well, which is kind of also influencing some of our decisions of mine. What other things can we necessarily talk about in regards to JP Branch? The whole point of it is to introduce my brand to other people. It's also to introduce a different style of VTubing. I also, with the JP Branch, wanted to introduce JP audiences to different types of male VTubers that they haven't necessarily experienced or been exposed to. Because again, like I mentioned, there's a lot of male VTubers where they're pretty boy, Bishon. It's not that there's anything wrong with that, but I wanted to have a different style and introduce different types of things like creatures, such as myself. Anything else in relation to that? That's about all I can talk about right now. There's a lot of our announcements, very exciting stuff that I can't talk about. It's in relation to 6th anniversary. Will there be 3D related activities? There's a good possibility of that. That's the most I can say on that. There won't be concerts. I'm not a singer. I've said that before. I don't think anybody wants to necessarily hear me sing, especially after the karaoke stream. So there's going to be that type of stuff as well. And that's basically the gist of it. I will cut up this into its own YouTube video and put it out so people can know what's going on. But I wanted to clue people in on this because I don't want this to become a great shock to people as to what's going on. This was stuff that I've been working on for a year. This is stuff that I've been working on with people that I really, really trusted. You know, it took a while because I got sidetracked because there was obviously the other computer issues, and then I got a brand new computer. So there was all that, you know? So it's going to be an interesting phase, a different experience. A lot of stuff started rolling out recently, but it's going to continue to progress and ramp up as we continue to get closer to May. And then after May, things are really going to get much, much more interesting in relation to all these things. So look forward to all the stuff that's going on with Dread JP Branch. Definitely look forward to all the stuff that's going on still with Dread EN Branch. And, you know, we'll do our very best, like we always have, to just kind of keep things chill, positive vibes, and, you know, broaden our horizons globally, because the whole part of this is that this is JP's first, and then we're going to branch out a little bit more globally as we continue to really get our footing in things. So it's a different, you know, approach to how I've been doing things on the channel for the last 6 years, because I wanted to have, like, a different approach to this, because I feel like now's the time to really do this stuff differently. Alright, with that being said, let's play more Monster Hunter. I'm gonna use an earned ticket. I don't know if these tickets are really good, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so I think what we should do is we should go into an hunt, right? And if you missed any of the talk about the JP branch stuff, I will put up like a little highlighted video of it. But it's very exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to it. New experiences, and just it's been a fun, positive experience meeting a lot of like people for JP VTubers, JP OCG, Yu-Gi-Oh players, and just Japanese people in general. Okay, let's hunt. Let's hunt. Let's hunt. We're talking too much. Let's do a Mitsune level 8. Hopefully we should do pretty good here. I don't know if I should bring the blast bow for this one or not. I think we should, right? Because I don't... Is Mitsune dragon resistant? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've really looked at the armor resistances on a lot of these things Dread Knights. Taking a while to get into this hunt, though. I am a little bit concerned. Come on. That's the one thing about Wild's lobbies, and it's not a critique to the game necessarily, but I feel like the lobbies lately after the last update, they've been taking a long time to load into them. Maybe they were already completing the quest, don't get in there, and it's like, quest complete. Oh, somebody died. That's why. That's probably held it up, because there's... I walk into a quest today. Oh my goodness. The triple cart. Oh no. Oh no. I see why it took so long for us to get into it, because the game was trying to factor in whether me joining was going to start the triple cart Well, that's clippable content. Dread tried to do good, and I think Dread did bad there by just joining the quest. That's why I was thinking so. Oopsie. Did I do that? I'm sorry. Glominusai. Razzle Dazzle Fazzle? Sure. Let's do it. Alright, let's go. This one might be a pretty hard quest to do, but I'll trust our besties, right? Our besties got our back. Also, thank you, by the way, to all the people who watched the Team Fortress 2 stream as well, on video on demand, as well as the YouTube short that I put out. Like, I wasn't expecting to get that many likes on the YouTube short for Team Fortress 2, because Team Fortress 2, let's just be real, it's all old game. It's okay, I don't want to break the... I don't want to break the part of that either. Okay. So thanks, you know. And also thanks for the tip, because I don't, like I said, I'm not, like, super well versed in playing medic. So that was, like, a new experience for me as well. So, like, I'm still learning the weapons as well. I'm probably fighting the wrong monster, and it feels like it. I am. They're over there fighting this one. Here I am fighting the tough content. Let's go. Oh my goodness! I got sniped out of the air. This is why you don't close the gate on your teammate. No teammate left behind. Come here. Bird. Get me out of here. Get me out of here before he snipes me in the air again. Oh, goodness gracious. It's okay. I'm not panicking. You're the one's panicking. This, it was not the bow I wanted to use, but we're going to deal with it. We've made our decision. We've made our bed. Now we have to lie in it, literally. Phew! Nice. Trying to get the head break there so we don't have to deal with that nonsense. Put close range up. Okay, good. Perfect. Zero it in. Trying to get him to get, like, constantly knocked down here. Okay, that didn't work, but he has a wing part that I can probably break here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Caw, caw, caw. I'm not afraid of you. Let's do it again. I have to worry about this because I have steadfast on this build. Alright, switch the bow. Huzzah! Alright, let's go. I'm not afraid. I should probably be a little bit afraid, though. Let's target this. Phew! Lock on! Good. Perfect. Nice. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Okay, good. Put the pierce coating back on. I'm surprised the radar hasn't come to bar us. Perfect dodge. Nice. Okay, sweet. Roar. I'm not afraid. I could keep pelting away at you. The pierce on again. I could also use the blast coating. I'm trying to avoid using it because obviously since we're fighting this thing, like the tail area, I can pierce through and do a little bit more damage. Case in point there. Alright, I got the tail again there. Nice. Perfect. It's all about today, hunting and helping people. Okay, cool. Got a part break. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. Alright. Sorry. I have one of my trigger buttons is a little bit stuck, which has me in like infinite target mode, which we want that to happen. I mean, it's okay for bow and arrow, but for our weapon, I want to constantly be having my weapon in focus mode. I had to blow into the... It's time to get a new one. He's not dead yet. Let me reposition here. Just the dragon piercer. Use it here. Okay, he woke up. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Okay, sweet. Thanks for the help. Bow and arrow is so satisfying to play. Rah, rah, rah. Oop. I don't have to really worry about that, this I think. Put the pierce coating back on. This pierce is really good. Okay, he's dead. Now we just gotta take out the radar. Let's get our carves while we're at it, right? I mean, we're here already. We might as well get them. Wing. Tail. Alright. Tail. Cool. Watch out. No. Watch out. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. This is pretty good. Blast is actually going to come in really handy here. Because Great Owl doesn't like to get blast weapon. Let's reposition here. Make sure that I'm targeting him. Nice. Somebody got the mount. Oh, good job, homie. You're the goat right here. Only problem is I can't get like any of the critical spots because of the angle I'm in. I see something I can hit. And it's gonna bring him down pretty quick. Good job. Good group. They're on point with their damage rotations. Okay, good. Let's move. Okay, good. Heartbreak, but that's fine. It's all for the good of the team here. Charge it up. Nice, nice, nice. Perfect. Good. Perfect. Nice. Good job. Sweet job. Sweet job. Good job. Good job. I got that. I see that. Let's lock in there. Just keep them kind of pinned down there. Nice. Perfect. I think we got our YouTube short video here for Monster Hunter Wilds. Right off the bat. Just freaking bow and arrow, just wrecking right now. Try blast coating here a second. I don't think it's ever gonna be too helpful because it just like increases the blast. Okay, good job. Put blast coating on again. Just trying different things. Pierce, I think, is a little bit better for this situation. Perfect dodge. I love the fact that I can just perfect dodge with this weapon. It's like the easiest thing. It's a... Except for that. I was gonna say it's one of the more forgiving weapons for this type of stuff. Mega Potion. Setting up a trap. Ooh, I like it. Do it. Okay, I'm gonna... It's actually now I want to go Pierce Coating. Pierce Coating has like a little bit more value. And then just use like the blast when we need to. When he's down, I think it's like a better idea to use the blast. Case in point here, because look, Pierce goes straight through, so it hits the tail even, which is why it's more optimal. Roar. Perfect dodge to roar. Okay. The thing is, the perfect dodge with bow is really, really forgiving compared to our weapons. Like, there's some things that, like, the offsets are very hard to do, but it's, like, super generous. I don't want to say they made bow too easy, but they definitely gave it, like, a lot of quality of life improvements, which I personally like, because I have played bow and arrow before. It's not, like, a surprise. I hope that was only one cart and wasn't a skill issue. Don't be mean, man. Anybody can cart to this if you get caught in, like, a combo. Man, don't be toxic, right? That bro was being super toxic about things. Let's go Pierce again. Gotta love spread in this situation. Look how much damage we do, and I can keep my distance. And I could shoot that, hopefully that'll cause a knockdown. Cause a stagger, which is good enough. Just gotta kind of position here. Let's watch out. Okay, good. Nice, nice, nice. Position. Cool. Gonna put back on the Pierce. I probably should move because I'm kind of cornered, or I can perfect dodge like that. That works too. Oh man, this weapon's so fun. Like, I can't, like, if you've never done it, I don't know if that's gonna count. Probably not. Oh, it did. Oh, there's another one there. Let's do it. Okay, part bricks. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Good, 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 good. Nice, nice. Got him. Did they trap him? No, they killed him. Okay, good job. Giving them a thumbs up here. Good work. And that's what I like to see, Dread Knights. A well-oiled hunt. Very well-oiled hunt. Thank you, by the way, for the like, whoever that was. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. Oh, they're waiting on me. I thought I was waiting on somebody else. I was player 4. Didn't really need anything from the Gaia suit, but if anything, I can make the Pelico armor. That's why I did the hunt again. In case you're wondering. We got a lot of parts for that, though. I'm grateful we got that many parts. Super grateful, always. Alright, let's look around. What do we got? There's not too many quests, really, I gotta be honest with you. Like, there's these 10 stars, but in this build, I'm not super confident I could do it. Let's do a new Udra, just to kind of break the pace here a little bit. What do you say, Dread Knights? And I'll be going for about 2 hours today, so we got a little bit more hunting to go. I started a little bit earlier, too, so we got about, like, a half hour. I could probably give you a little bit of extra time, necessarily, but I want to also jump back into the Duelist Cup. Because obviously there's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Duelist Cup that's going on right now. See if I can qualify for stage 2. It's been rough. Ironically, one of the decks that I broke up seems to be the one that's doing the best right now. Which is kind of crazy. Like, I don't want to make K9 Vanquish Souls, because I feel like that's such a boring deck to play, but it is like one of the best decks out there right now. But it doesn't make it fun. That's the best I can say. Like, I like to have fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! I know it's kind of a crazy concept to, like, not try to play everything sweaty, but... that doesn't mean I'm, like, bringing a Dark Magician deck with, like, necessarily not situated for that, but... you know. Alright, new Udra time! And put this on first and foremost. Oh, he's angry. I haven't fought him in such a while, I might have forgotten his patterns. He might be pretty easy to perfect dodge now, think about it. He is, okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Probably need Pierce, definitely, for this. The thing is this, except in that situation, like, I have so much mobility that I don't normally have with our weapons. This is what it must feel like to play dual blades in this particular one. Are they kicking me out of the quest? It looked like it. Don't kick me out of quest. No. I want to hunt with these guys. I came here just to hunt this fig. Okay. Let me reposition here. Got the pierce coating in again. Oh, let me move back here. Okay. Don't want to be a liability here. This monster's lagging, but my internet's not lagging, so I don't know. Lobby host, maybe? It's a unique one. Good. Let's wait on it. Alright, let's go back Pierce Coating. We'll wait on it. Good amount of damage there with the Pierce Coating. Oh, I got hit. Perfect dodge. Let me wait on it. Perfect dodge again. I'm not going to be able to perfect dodge too much more, though. I think there's a part brick there. Please don't break it. Or I can get tripped up in it. I was hoping that they would stay with the part brick so I could just kind of like, you know, walk in on it. They broke it alright, right? Oh wait, maybe they didn't. Nope, they didn't. Okay, great. They didn't cause the knockdown now. Oh my goodness, I'm in a literally cornered here. With the hope that I can get a knockdown here. Oh, now I'm trapped. Well, gee, thanks, I guess. Not much I can do in this situation. Literally trapped in the corner. The monster turns around, I'm cooked. Literally and figuratively speaking. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let's shoot it up. Nice. Perfect. But then his damage rotation? Oh, he's almost dead. Target the face area right now because he's kind of like a little bit woozy. Ooh, you're a little bit woozy. Get back here, you little you-know-what. Okay. Let's go auto here. This is where it's going to get a bit challenging. Not really. I mean, this is an 8-star new Udra. It's not that big of a deal. Roar. He set a trap. You want to trap it? Okay. You're hot. You do as you want. Did they set a trap, or was it just pinging where it was? Because it's kind of funny considering everybody knows where it is. You know what? Let's do this. Is he dead? No, he's just sleeping. I thought it was dead. He's just moving there. I'm like, I don't hear the music or anything. What's going on? Alright. Gotta target the head area because it's not in phase 1 anymore. He's a little bit tired, a little bit woozy. I can understand the Udra's having a rough time. He's getting a freaking beats put on him right now. You're saying though. Oh, he's about to wake up. Wake up, samurai, wake up. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good. Wait on this, wait on this. Okay, sweet. Just wait, belly flop. Good amount of damage there. Okay, sweet. Wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. Oh, he's literally limping away, so let's see if we can kind of put an end to this right now, Drenite. See if I can fire this off. Oh, I'm trying to get him to stop going. Doesn't look like it. I'm trying to shoot the arrows. Don't go! Oh, too late. C'est la vie, Dreadnoughts. And that is life, sometimes. I don't remember if we drank a cold potion. I'm just gonna drink it just in case. I went the wrong way like a dum-dum. I was gonna go opposite way. It's okay. Huzzah! Huzzah! I don't know. Come on. Yeah. New Udra's about to go night-night for good. I don't know if they're gonna trap him, so I'm gonna wait to see what they do. My meal finally wore off. You want to trap him? Or... That's something I could have done there. Okay, roar, you're angry. I'm literally stuck in a corner. They did not think this through a little bit. It's okay. I mean, we're okay because we're here on this side. We'll be alright. We'll be good. Put Pierce coating on. Perfect. Dodged into the monster. This is very forgiving in regards to that, so... Perfect dodge again. I'm not afraid of you. Well, I can't dodge if I get caught that way, though. Alright, let's heal up. Let's heal up. Let's heal up. Just moving back to get some distance here. And then we'll carve. I think I shot him with an arrow in the arm and it killed him. That's, good job. Alright, I'm gonna mute a second because I gotta fix this gamepad. It's kind of driving me nutty right now. So please hold. Alright. Thank you. Let's give him a good work here because we're not toxic. Probably have enough time to do maybe 2 or 3 hunts depending. Alright, broken blades. Dragon enhancer. Those are okay. The thing is, today I'm playing, like, Monster Hunter because, again, like I said, I do like variety. So, like, I've mentioned this on the channel before. I play variety, right? So I'll play action RPGs one day. I'll play card games another day. I'll play horror games another day. I don't, like, just play one thing. So I know maybe for some people Monster Hunter Wilds, because it has received a negative reputation, is not, like, everybody's cup of tea. But Dredd just kind of likes to play what he likes to play. If I'm, like, playing games that everybody else is playing, it's kind of defeats the purpose, because there's a million other people right now that are playing, like, Resident Evil Revelations. In fact, I haven't even watched any Revelations streams. Not Revelations, what is it called? Something. It's Resident Evil 9, right? I'm not playing Resident Evil 9 because there's a lot of other people who played it already, so I'm going to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. It's kind of counterproductive, in my opinion. And, like, there's other stuff, Mugenics, a lot of people played it already and didn't finish it. So it's like, when it comes to me, it's like, I play what I like. And I don't want to say bandwagon jumping, but I don't, like, spend a whole bunch of money on games that everybody else is playing, because it's like, what's the point? If there's, like, you know, let's use a regular number, like 250,000 VTubers that are playing Resident Evil 9, me playing Resident Evil 9 is not going to really make me stand out necessarily. Just like, let's do it at a 9-star one, I'm curious. Just like, you know, if I was doing, like, some of the games that came out this week that are popular with people, you know, like, again, I know there was people who followed me on this channel just because, like, they like the Fortnite shirts and stuff, but again, Fortnite changed the VBuck thing. Unless they revert it, I'm not playing it. I'm sticking to my guns on that one. Because, you know, V-Bucks are already expensive enough as it is. I'm not gonna, like... Playing the game right now for me... I'm not saying there's anything wrong for the people who are playing it. You play it if you enjoy it. But, like, for me, playing it right now would be in poor taste. And I gotta stay strong in solidarity with the rest of the people, because they're, like, broke. Case in point. Hello there. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Boston Dominus. Hello, Boston Dominus. What's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome to the stream. Are you a fan of Monster Hunter? Alright. Okay, good. I don't know how this is going to necessarily work against a Jindahad. But we're about to find out. Oh, somebody bit the bullet. How many cards did they have? Because this isn't my quest, so I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be tough, because I think the only critical spot on him should be the face area. He's going to be turning around quite a bit. Is this Megadeth attack? It is. It is. And bring that down. Because if not, we're going to be killed. Wakata, yes! Thank you. I'm doing good. Just playing Monster Hunter Stories 3. have watched other people play the second one. Oh no. We got thrown out of the quest? What was that about? Why did they throw us out of the quest? They didn't like bow and arrow users? Maybe they don't? And that's their prerogative, I suppose. Am I gonna try to solo this? I didn't bring like a build that's for that. That's so weird. Why did they boot me? Why did they boot me? I'm doing good. That's good to hear. Like, yeah, I'm not really too big on stories. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, a lot of people are having fun with it. I think it came out a couple days ago, right? Like a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. Well, today I've beaten Velkhana and Nominal and unlocked them as monsters. Cool, cool. Good job, good job. How you feel about it? Are you enjoying the game? Do you think it's a major improvement over Monster Hunter Stories 2? What other quest can we do, Dread Knights? Should we attempt to do this and see? How do I get thrown out of a quest just because my weapon choice is bow and arrow and people don't like bow and arrow users? And I guarantee you we weren't going to fail that quest. We were probably going to, you know, so. It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that. That's the fun of SOS investigations sometimes. Also, like, sometimes the netcode in this game is... It's just not a dig on Wilds, but the netcode sometimes has been a bit sporadic at times. Alright, can we get a request? It's amazing. I like every second of it. I rated 100 out of 10. Wow. That's a very bold review. How many hours have you put into it so far, if you don't mind my asking? How long have you had it? Have you had it since launch? Away we go! Where we stop, so nobody knows. So we're hunting with... Psycho, who is an insect glaive user. Alright, Psycho. Let's see how psycho you can get against this thing. I'll switch to the dragon bow and arrow here. Unfortunately, most of my base camps have been stomped out, so I have to take the long route to get to the monster, which is a little bit less ideal, I suppose, Dread Knights. Looking around, man. I wish I had a base camp that was closer. We don't. Do we? Oh, hold on. I thought we do. Okay, great. I don't want to have to take the scenic route there, literally. That's good to know about that, though. Okay. I really don't like the auto move system on the Sekarats. I think I've said this before in previous streams, but there's just something about it that feels off. I got it Saturday and got 50 hours into it. Wow. You know, I haven't... What game have I done? You know, I did that with Wilds. This is technically, like, my second file. So on this file, which is obviously a channel file, I dumped, like, about 50 or 60 hours over a course of a weekend on Wilds alone. So I can relate to that. It's very impressive, though, for 50 hours. So you were marathoning the game, huh? Oh, I got a little too greedy there. I'll take accountability for that. I got way too greedy. I thought I was invincible. Uh-oh, somebody carded. Oh, 07, homie. Heal up. Can't see in the mist, literally. Probably not in critical distance range, maybe. Is he stunned in that corner? I was kind of trying to figure out what he was. What the poor dude was doing. Okay, good. Let's reposition. Reposition here. Oh, the wave got me. Well, I gotta remember, I don't have the Gogmazios armor on me right now. I'm trying a different build. This is with Arcvold, the Arch-Tempered version armor of it. So, I lose a couple things, but I gain some stuff in return in terms of damage output, as well as elemental output. I'm gonna zone in on this arm for now. Okay, good. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Oh, that perfect dodge is gonna hurt. I didn't get the perfect dodge in time. Heal up because I don't want to be a liability here. I don't know if my teammates are gonna have also like a mantle. Alright. Wait on this. Sweet. Sweet. He's doing the belly flop, literally. Not again. Not again. Come on, Psycho. Okay, there we go. Perfect dodge. Is there a part break there? No, they broke the part already. Just trying to see if I could secure KO. We'll join hunters soon. Let's hope they join the hunters soon. This is a pretty big, beefy monster that can do a significant amount of damage to us Dread Knights. And I feel like we have to travel a whole 1.5 miles just to get to it now. You think they're going to cut it off at the junction here? Maybe. Okay. The sleeper has followed us here. Let's go. Okay, nice. Gotta get rid of the water shield. See if I can get, like, decent positioning here. Gonna just kind of... I could have probably perfect dodged there, but I didn't want to risk it. Case in point there. Because, like, if I take a belly flop, it hits me super hard. Even though we have guts on this armor, so we can kind of take a hit or two, but... Why potentially maybe throw the quest there for our teammates? You don't really necessarily want to do that. Nice. Okay, good. We're gonna... Probably gonna have to stick a move here. Oh, I was so afraid that that was coming for me. I dodged into it. I need a light powder, please. Okay. So much for the light powder. It's okay. We're doing pretty good here. This might be the last hunt for the day, I gotta be honest. I don't want it to necessarily, but I think maybe I've had my fill of Monster Hunter for the day. Perhaps. Belly flop. Let's move. Okay, let's charge this up. Let's fire this off. Got a part break. I was hoping we were going to get maybe a KO there. That was not to be the case, though. Unfortunate, unfortunate, unfortunate. Okay. See if I can zone in on this. I wanted to kind of snipe him in air, but that wasn't to be the case, but that works, too. Thing is, with this weapon, I gotta be so close to him. Or it. Okay, perfect dodge there. Nice. It's easy to get the perfect dodges on particularly, like, when he does the claw strike. Reposition ourselves. Okay, good. Alright. Nice. Let's wait on that. Uh-oh. Check that mega potion. Nice, nice, nice. Check the regular potion too, because we have to be very careful here. Perfect, perfect. Let's wait on it. Oh my goodness, perfect dodge at the right moment there, because if not, that was going to be our car. Literally. Good. I want to shoot that, but it's not going to reach out of range. A couple seconds earlier, maybe, and we would have had it. Make sure to grab anything the monster leaves. Yeah, I suppose we could. I really don't care for any of those parts. I just hunted the monster. Hunt it. Alright. Good job. Actually, I can get this. Gotta be a contributor to the team, right? Okay, good. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. I'm caught in a rock and a hard place. Oh. I should probably heal up. Just because I'm a ranged weapon user. And ranged weapon users have a tendency to have less defense, naturally. Just set up a trap. Good job. That was well. We're going. Alright. Give them the good work, good work, good work. Sweet. If you hear music in the background, I'm not the one playing it. My next door neighbors, I live in an apartment complex for those of you who don't know, are apparently blasting their music. Apparently they don't appreciate me streaming at this time. So, it's very early in the day though, but you know. They're blasting music now. Maybe they're having a party. I'll never get invited to any of those parties. Take all. We have Intimidator level 3. That's not necessarily a good talisman. Mind's Eye level 1. Focus level 1. Critical Element level 3. Agitator level 1. That's actually a decent one. Blast attacks. Elemental absorption. No good. Paralysis resistance. Will resistance. Critical. Historical Charm. Focus Heroics. Ambush. Thunder Attack. Partbreaker. Partbreaker 2 is nice to have with a 2 socket, but not something that's going to be like a game-breaking talisman for us. Hunter rank 346. Psycho parts broken. Good job. How much more am I gonna do? The main question here. I'm gonna do one more hunt because I'll just make like the stream 2 hours and 10 minutes because I usually end at 7 o'clock anyway. Eastern Standard Time. Might as well. Right. One last time for the road. That went way more smooth than I was expecting it to be. I'm very afraid of it. See, we would have carried too. Well, we didn't carry necessarily. We just did our part. But we would have done a great job against the, what the hell? But they kicked us out of. Jin Dahad. Silent Flash. 8-star. Yeah, might as well. I haven't been doing the 10-star quest because this is a bow and arrow build. So it's like I'm just kind of getting reaccustomed to the weapon and everything. Alright. This will be the last time for the day. Thank you to everybody hung out. Thank you to everybody, you know, even if you're here for a little bit. Thank you to everybody that decided to partake in chat as well. I do appreciate all that stuff. And like I said, the JP branch stuff, I will cut up what I said on stream. And I will, play it for all, I'll put it up in its own video segment so you guys can kind of get the gist of what's going on. Again, I didn't want, like, a lot of the stuff to be, like, there's still stuff I can't discuss from it, but I didn't want everything to be a secret, for as long as it's going to necessarily be, so I kind of decided to allow some discussions about stuff ahead of time. But it's a work in progress. Everything is going to be work in progress, right? You know? After I get done with this stream, back to Duelist Cup for me, so that's going to be interesting. I felt like this Duelist Cup has been more rough than even the World Championship qualifiers, which I don't think I would say that, right? Like, I actually probably should have used the Blast one. No way I'm going to switch to Blast Coating. So I think that we'll have a little bit more value with it. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. It's just the monster's so far, Dread Knights. Marvelous? Is that French for marvelous? Or is that just a meme? I don't know French. So I don't know if that's actually French or they're just clowning. You know, the clown, that's their prerogative, right? I'm gonna be mad over that. I like to see positive, like, things when it comes to Monster Hunter. I don't like to see people acting toxic. Nuzzle your necky wecky? Oh my goodness. Is that... Oh, I know who that is. Well, it's not the actual content creator, but I didn't think I was gonna see the person who influenced me to become a VTuber, or like somebody say one of their things that they would say. Oh my goodness, I can't. I'm surprised. Like, it's kind of funny how, like, so much stuff, like, when you're in the know, you know. I can't escape. I can't say who it is, but because they're technically retired, sort of retired, I guess. But that just brought back a lot of fond memories of, like, my younger VTuber days. Has anybody ever seen the it's a video, right? I don't want to say the name of the content creator, but you can look it up yourself. I turned a creepypasta into a song, and it's a furry creepypasta. If you look that video, that's the Nuzzle the Necky Wecky is from that. So I'm surprised. Very, very surprised. I don't know if I could get away with saying the call out. I'm pretty sure they're a fan. And if I don't want to out myself as a fan right now of that, but I might after Quest, after it's Hunt. Okay. That brought like a lot of fond memories to me. Perfect dodge! It was a little too late for... I don't know how I didn't get hit by any of that. I really don't know how I got hit. I didn't get hit by that. Trust the process, right? Maybe I'm just that good at dodging. Nah, the build down music's like really good for dodging in particular, because there's just like, we have so many options. Like, I'm not close enough to that. It's okay. The part break while we're at it. Probably, maybe that KOs? I was right. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. Good group. I mean, I really just enjoy Monster Hunter. It's always been one of my favorite franchises. I know a lot of people hate Wilds, but I still enjoy it for what it is. Could it be better? Yeah, but there's an expansion eventually coming. You know? PC performance was a little bit bad for a while, but as you see, I'm playing on PC right now. I'm not having any issues. I've had more connectivity issues today than I have had anything. Oh, there's another one. Part break. Let's just try to see how many of these we can get. I was hoping for a Nar knockdown, but I think it was like just getting way too greedy on it. Okay, good job. Good job. Let's give it chase. I'm gonna... Should I finish the Arch Temper by myself? Probably not. They might have thought I was saying something mean, but I was doing a reference to a fish. Oh well. One more quest then, I suppose. I was making a fish reference. I wasn't being mean in chat, but I guess you can't say that word in it. Maybe they threw us out of the quest. I don't know. That's unfortunate. One more for the road, and then I'm gonna hit the Dusty Trail if you don't mind, Dread Knights, because Dread's been hunting a while. My voice is kind of boring me at this point. I think it's time kind of like to just head on out anyway. I got other things I gotta do, you understand? Got a lot of other things that we gotta handle. Looks like the quest itself got canceled out. I wonder why. Oh well. How about we just close with a Jindahad? I know it's not like a high level one, but I haven't been able to play a Jindahad today, so might as well. So you can say Nuzzle my Necky Wecky, but I can't say Yoho. Which is basically like a pirate greeting. Make it make sense. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Let's drink a hot drink. And let's go onward to victory, Dread Knights. Today I'm gonna be having chicken fries for dinner. What's everybody else having for dinner? Probably not like a whole bunch of too much. Hi. We're here to kill you. I'm sorry that you're a part of the ecosystem and in the way. I think I got this for KO. I have to like just stay by the area here for the face. I don't have earplugs though because it's a full-on attack build. We gotta just kind of hang here. Where are you going? Don't run away from me! I can't shoot that. I'm not in position for it. That would have been kind of cool had I could get that part break. Let's keep going. Oh, this is... Why did they throw me out of the quest? Why? What do they have against bow users today? What is with people today? They're being thrown out of quest just for the choice of weapon. I feel discriminated against, man. It's because I'm a VTuber? No, and it's not like internet, because I can tell you, because I'm looking at my OBS right now. So it's like people just legitimately throwing bow users out of the hunt because they don't want to hunt with bow users. Who would have figured? Discrimination monster hunt. But some people, you know, take things a little too seriously with this. I really don't know what I'm gonna pick, because at this point it's just like, I've done that already. They're not gonna... You think they'll let us in? Probably not. Let's try it and see. Like, it's crazy how many people have thrown us out of hunts because of the weapon. You know? Like, make it make sense, bros. Make it make sense. Alright. Let's go. I gotta be very careful how I do this, though. Rocksteady mantle. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's hitting hard. I do want the armor for this thing, but the problem is, like, there's not a lot of people that usually hunt this. You can also target the tail area, so at least that's like a safety for me. A little bit of a safety net, so to speak. Thank you for the buffs. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the buffs. I do greatly appreciate it. Okay, cool. Shoot the tail for now, because this is the best area that I have to work with. Gotta be very, very, very careful, because there's an arch-tempered version. One attack that... Oh. Ooh, good job. I was getting ready to... Let's do it. They broke apart, okay. This group knows. I probably should heal a little bit. Just because it's arch-tempered, right? Thank you. Trying to get back into position, too. Try not to get hit by that. So I'm a little bit out of position, but it's better than taking a cart. So you can see. Alright. That's a big hit, so I'm probably gonna hang back a little. I'll start attacking the tail, because this is the area I should probably be focusing my efforts on right now. Perfect dodge at the right moment. Perfect dodge at the right moment. I don't recommend trying to do that, usually against an arch-tempered. Help, please. Please, life powder. Life powder. Oh my god, they left me literally hanging, bros. Please, life powder. Okay, never mind. I'm healing myself here, it looks like. Alright, let's get back to the tail area. Don't you throw me out of... Why did they keep throwing me out of the quest, man? I have to heal up. It's not a skill thing. We got some toxic monster hunters, man. I'm not dying and I'm not carting, so why are you throwing me out of the quest? Like, are you for real? Like, I did 2 perfect dodges there. So, you know, after that, like... I don't get it sometimes, man. I don't... And we easily could do that quest with them. It's just people being, I don't know, elitist, I suppose. Let's try this. I'm trying to end, and it's crazy. Like, we're not able to end because I just want to do one more hunt. I should have, when we had that last successful one, ended on that, but... You know, I wanted a little bit more so we could have a little bit of overtime. I didn't expect, I didn't expect things to end this way, you know? It'd be like that. It'd be like that sometimes, Dread Knights. well, you know, we'll hopefully finish this quest. Hopefully we don't get thrown out again, right? Like, throwing people out of our quest is kind of cringe. Thanks for the help. Can we get talismans for doing this quest? I don't even remember. I think I've done this quest maybe one time. It's like an event quest. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Heard that a million times. Wide range user, I'm guessing. It's kind of smart in these particular situations to do that. Rah, 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 rah. Oh, he ran away. We were just literally here. Alright, we'll give chase, right? All we can do at this point. My trigger button's really getting stuck. I'm gonna have to clean it out after this hunt. After stream. Can't see Jack Deadly Squat. I'm just shooting. I think I'm shooting at the wrong target. Somebody dung bomb, please. Thank you. Guess that was gonna be kind of annoying. Oh, this thing's all over the place right now. Thank you. Oh, it is a wide range user. Love to see it. Let me not get too close, though. Okay, let's reposition. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, good. Perfect. Good amount of positioning here. Kongala keeps showing up at the worst times. Kind of good. Like, in the position we're in, and because we have, like, the Pierce Samus, too, could do so much more. This will be the final hunt for the day. I'm sorry that we went a little bit into overtime, because we kept getting thrown out of lobbies, because they didn't like the fact we're using bow. Which I don't understand, because, you know, it's just, like, if you post a SOS thing, like, I don't know, sometimes people are interesting in Monster Hunter. This is like a PC lobby thing, because, like, in console version of it, you don't really have this much of an issue. People are just happy to hunt. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's dodge here if we can. Sheep a second, because I'm not in, like, a great position. Okay, nice. This is a 9-10 star Yin Cuckoo, so this thing can actually, like, clap you pretty easily. You know? Like, a lot of people said Monster Hunter Wilds isn't hard, and then, like, they put a lot of hard content in the game, but, you know, it'd be like that. I don't know if perfect dodging into the monster when it basically does that to me is, like, a good idea. Thank you for the heal. I don't know why I was keyed up on Dung Bomb. It's Mega Potion here. See, this how you can tell this is a good, well-oiled group too. Oh my goodness, I walked right into it again. Sorry, I'm like a little tired at this point, and the last couple of lobbies have triggered me a little bit. Not because, like, the carve, but because, like, I hate being thrown out when I just want to play a weapon that I don't normally play. Just have fun. Because God forbid you had fun. I don't mean that to be, I'm being kind of sarcastic. Jesus Christ, man. This cuckoo is super aggro on me. Okay. Thank you. Oh, he's tired. Perfect. Give us an opportunity. Nice. Perfect. Don't let him run away! Don't let him run away! It's fine. Okay, well, on to the next one, right? Pick that up. Blow in. Okay, cool. Go up this way. This quest is probably going to be over pretty quickly, because even though it's like a 9-10 star, it has a little bit more HP with this group. I'm fairly confident this is going to be over quickly. I don't remember what you get from this. Probably nothing. Or I think it's like, hopefully it's some decent talismans. Because like, that's the only thing I really care about at this point in Endgame. Decent talismans. I think I'm supposed to kill some of those things, though, because I need them for like birds. Okay. The Pierce ammo up again. The bear. Oh. Why is it in this hunt in particular that Cuckoo is like trying to square up and start turf wars with everything? He's like those friends that you have that like fight about everything and start everything because of that, you know? Okay, cool. Wait on it. Okay, good. Perfect. This bear is in the way. Let's give chase to the Cuckoo again. I feel like we're just constantly gonna have to give chase to it at this point, guys. You know? Yeah, my trigger is super stuck, so right now... I was gonna go for it to the mount. We were picking the same thing. Let me roll here, thank you. Okay, it's better for Pierce, because obviously we can... Always at me. Thank you. Love wide range users. They're very good for these type of quests where the worst can happen. Like, hope for the best, expect the worst. Alright, cool. Nice. Perfect. Okay, cool. Just patch it through, and it's dead. Alright, that was a fun one. Dread is gonna call it here, though, because I'm tired. I have some other things I need to focus on for the rest of the day. Overall, I had a fun time playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I know it's probably not the most popular choice on the channel as of late. But sometimes I just kind of like the vibe of stuff. I was gonna play Dead by Daylight, but unfortunately, plans changed. There's stuff that was going on. With that being said, tomorrow is the world's worst karaoke stream. I will be singing, looking at the list, about 10 to 13 songs. Some of these songs I was going to sing for Valentine's Day, but because Valentine's Day fell on Saturday, I don't stream on Saturdays or Sundays for that matter. Some of them were for Valentine's Day, some of them are songs I just felt like singing. So that'll be at 5 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if the VOD will be able to be used, so this will probably be an archived karaoke. Because I don't know, because when you play karaoke, or you do karaoke on stream, it is a dangerous game to say the very least. With that being said, though, that is all the time that I have for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you, and I'll see you all for the next one. Till next time, guys.